Testing, testing, testing. Testing, testing, testing. Can you hear me now, guys? Can you hear me well? I hope the sound is okay. Nobody on yet, but that's fine. Don't touch that coat. Testing, testing, testing. Testing, testing, testing. Testing. Okay, good. Apparently you can hear me. So let's wait till some other guys join. Let's wait a little bit. I restarted this live stream. I restarted it because apparently the audio was a little bit messed up. So now we're trying a new one.
He said, I studied my ass off. Step one test. And I failed it. There was an awkward silence between his questions.
Okay, nobody else has joined yet. That's weird. Okay, well, we're just gonna wait a minute or two.
Water rings. Just put a damn clock over there and then Yeah. Hey, the city skate where my state is getting hot now. Unemployment is high and business is getting chopped down. Gold teeth populating the blocks. Swimming slang day and night on the lookout for cops. Make a sack ring out like the Liberty Bell. No escape from the heat, it's getting hotter than hell. Like the ovens on royal. With blood stains on the soil. Pits on in the colors of Crown Royal. Little sister got a baby on him. And her mama never home. It's like this shit. Young ballers on the court wanna play in the league. But got knocked in the spot for a quarter of weed. It's getting hot in here. Baby leaving your clothes. Much more to live in life than emulating the hoes. I try to speak truth in the form of my flow. But the temperature is rising. It's harder to grow. Rest in peace, headquarters, tunnel vision. Most of us is rushing like a special order. No denier. Block is hot, the ghetto on fire. With more narc sales than ever Barksdale from that shoulder wire. You keep growing like hair when you die. Like butterfly on the rose that's prepared to fly. I paint a picture in the color of the orchid. It's vivid. With every kid I'm talking, I spit it, I'm walking, I live it. God bless every step I need to go through a record. The boy Houston, y'all high out to get into heaven. He look between heaven and hell like John Constantine. Doing crimes, they confessing like a teenage drama queen. Leaning up and falling down like Michael Douglas. I spit it fast, I gotta get it out and write a purpose. I try to drug us, so I stay aware and watch it for the setup. Never scared to go ahead up. Got a plan to get my bread up, man.
All right, 4 people. Damn, I think we had like 14 earlier. Frank, how does one attain wisdom in your own words? Um, well, okay. The definition of wisdom, in my opinion, is seeing seeing the biggest in the smallest. Yeah. And knowing what to do and what not to do at the right time. Right. So how do you attain wisdom? You attain wisdom by learning. You take in information and then you go through experiences. And these experiences teach you how to do and what to do at what time. That's wisdom. And then ideally you're able to transfer that over to somebody else who's on the same path. But you have to walk a path in order to attain wisdom. You have to be on a mission. You have to be on a purpose. You have to be on a purpose in order to attain wisdom. That's for sure. Can you talk about animal familiars? What are they and what purpose do they serve? Can you talk about animal familiars? What are they and what purpose do they serve? Well, animal familiars are, you will usually find that in a shamanic context. Okay, so shamanism deals with that type of spirit. Yeah, so animal familiars are something that can help you. Like they teach you stuff. Okay, they can also be your basically your spirit servants. They do things for you. They teach you stuff. They get things done for you. You know, things like that. Frank, my father has a serious health issue. What spirit would you recommend for healing? What type of health issue does he have? What kind of health issue? If you're familiar with sharing that. Do you want to share what he has? What problems he has health wise? His cobra doesn't get up. Was that a serious health issue? I don't. Look, bro. Generally speaking, I think 80 to 90% of all health issues that we have these days, they come from insulin resistance. Okay. And around 80% of the population is either pre-diabetic or has insulin resistance. So insulin resistance, you could say, is a state of pre-diabetic. Okay, so this causes all kinds of different problems. Okay, so the fastest way to heal almost everything bad in your body, from high blood pressure to you know all kinds of different functions, is get rid of the carbs in your diet, man. People eat way too many carbs. Become a carnivore. Get on a carnivore diet or a keto diet, and you will heal almost everything. You know, get rid of the, like, don't eat the weird oils. Literally, just eat meat and vegetables. Okay, and you're gonna heal everything, almost everything. Now it has to be good vegetables, of course. Stay away from the sugars, man. Stay away from the sugar. Sugar kills you. Sugar kills. And start moving your ass, exercising, and then it gets. But I mean, talking about your dad here. No disrespect intended. Sorry. But yeah, erectile dysfunction is same problem. You know, the blood vessels in the dick don't work that much. So your dad probably also has high blood pressure, and he probably has all of these other things that I just mentioned. Okay, low testosterone is also a result of insulin resistance. Frank, would you consider a master magician as yourself more dangerous than hitman who's physically attacking his enemies? No, I don't. Why would I do that? Doesn't make sense. I don't think like that, you know. And I honestly don't feel comfortable answering that question. It's freaking YouTube. With the censorship that's going on, the shadow banning that's been going on, I'm not going to answer questions about violence. I promised him I heal him. I work evocation a lot lately. So, in your experience, what spirit can help? No spirit can help your dad if he doesn't change his lifestyle. You know, there's no spirit that can help without the. Look, you tell a spirit to do something, but the person is doing everything against the spirit actually doing its job. At that point, it's futile. It's useless. Unless your dad changes his lifestyle, it's not going to work. You know? So he's got to get rid of the sugar, man. Sugar kills. You got to get rid of the sugar, everybody. That's a recommendation for everybody. What's the par's nature? Is it more than seduction? Yeah, mind control is also part of that. So par's power is also mind control. Yep. Do you think the English language imposes restrictions on magic and the way we communicate about it and perceive it? Yes, any language does that. 100%. Any language. Uh, and how does a spirit like Zapar weave his energy into the minds of others to control them, if that makes sense? Well, they're gonna attack at the mental and mental plane and the astral plane, like any other spirit. Most people's decisions are not, or rather, the decisions that we make are not conscious. They're not consciously made. They're made unconsciously. And then the conscious mind creates a story to rationalize why we made that decision, you know? So that's called confabulation. And the spirits affect the energy, and the energy will then affect the subconscious decision making process. Any advice on feeling energy within and without? I have a meditative practice, but seem to get in touch for moments only. Yeah. The better you can let energy flow through you, the better. Get rid of blocks. Keep your practice going. Keep your practice going. Keep your spiritual practice going, and you will succeed. You'll get the results. During the lesser banishing ritual of the pentagram, do we have to use Yahweh's name? Yep. Yes. There are rituals out there that use slight variations of the lesser banishing ritual of the pentagram. Why? Why would you do that? Just, I mean, it makes more sense to create a whole new ritual, right? So, um, if you're using the lesser banishing ritual of the pentagram, use the lesser banishing ritual of the pentagram as it has been created, because in itself, it's a talisman. If you change anything about the sequence in the ritual, um, you're gonna cause a lot of problems there. It's either gonna be not effective at all, or it's gonna be less effective, or it's gonna have completely reverse effects. How have you dealt and kept balance with most powerful energies and spirits you've worked with? You gotta live a balanced life. You gotta live a balanced lifestyle. You live a balanced life in what sense? Are you grounded? Are you grounded? It's all about balance. You gotta balance out logic with intuition. You gotta balance out physicality with spirituality. You gotta balance out mind and body. You gotta balance out everything. And as long as you can balance yourself out, you'll be all right. You know, but most people are not balanced. Most people are um, not in control over themselves, and to an extent, they enjoy that. And they like to let the spirits take charge. But I don't think that's a good idea. Have you noticed a common trait among highly successful people? Uh, yeah, they're all doing something they actually like. They're all in a field they like. It's not that they love everything about what they do, because there's always resistance and challenges that you have to overcome. That's completely normal and part of the game. But the people that are highly successful are at least in a field that they are interested in. Yeah. Since working with Zapar, I've noticed certain women getting attached and clingy. Any ways to avoid this? Don't talk to them. Don't talk to them. Maybe that helps. Just don't talk to them. Mhm. Yeah. Just avoid contact with them. I mean, come on, right? There must be a reason why they're clingy. It means you guys had a communication, and you're not even attracted to this bitch. So why are you talking to her? You know, like, in my mind, it doesn't make sense. Why would I talk to a woman that I'm not attracted to? The only reason why I would be talking to a woman is either I have business with her or I'm attracted to her. There's no reason for me to talk with women outside of that. Why? Because our interests usually don't match. Our interests usually don't match. That's why I'm very, very. You should be suspicious of a guy that has a lot of female friends, and I think women should be suspicious at that point, because, like, what else is this guy going to do? He might pretend that he's your friend, but he's not going to talk to you if he doesn't have a sexual interest in you, unless he's gay. Okay, that's a different story. But secretly, a male friend wants to have sex with you, always. To me, it's weird if a man has female friends. You know, what a loser. Can you imagine what a loser has female friends? It means he has nothing to do, and he has to pretend. He has to pretend. Like, why do you pretend to be somebody's friend? You don't have to. Female friends are a huge liability. Yeah. How should we interpret descriptions of spirits in Grim? Will I ever read a published book from my favorite sorcerer? Well, you can read like articles and parts of it, but not an entire book yet. Listen, there were a lot of publications planned, but this was another company. They had problems, so it didn't work out. Uh, guys, I'm gonna go live again this week. Okay. Hopefully, I'm gonna try. I'm traveling, so I'm gonna go live from the hotel room and hope to do this a little bit longer. But for now, I'm gonna have to wrap it up. Okay. Hopefully, you still got something out of this. Bye bye.